All right, guys, it's day 144 of trying to become a millionaire. This is just my daily check in. I'm trying to document my progress and my process of becoming a millionaire. There's 140 of these daily check in videos where I talk about a bunch of different things, things that are working, things that aren't working, things that I'm trying, things, just everything. Okay. So, there's a lot to learn if you're behind me. If you're in front of me, drop some knowledge and help me get to where you're at quicker because, dude, I'm so tired of being poor. I'm so tired of it. Um, I think I figured while I was kind of running numbers before I moved in the apartment that I'm averaging 4 or 5 thousand a month, which is okay. I was working a lot at Olive Garden, and then making a little bit from the YouTube money. And so then when I started doing this, like now I'm at another couple $1,000s a month from that on top of it. But I'm also working less at Olive Garden and it's slowed down substantially. So I'm probably at about the same. I haven't actually looked at my monthly income, but I'm probably at about the same, but I'm working less at Olive Garden, working less, working more on everything else. I'm really hoping that I can just keep growing this social media stuff and scale it. I'm working on a flyer right now to just pitch it. When I first started out, so here's a quick rundown. Maybe you guys can get some value out of it. When I first started out, I didn't have any set pricing, right? It was pretty much, hey, I'm looking to help local businesses share their story and connect with people on social media and build an audience. I have skills with that. I've done it before, averaging over 200,000 views a month on my personal channels still without posting. So let me help you do that, right? Let me help you build an audience. Let me help you do this. And that was that was the pitch. And a lot of people are interested in that, but a lot of people can't afford it or don't want to pay for it. And so anyway, I got the first thing, the first batch was essentially like, hey, whatever your budget is, I'll work with it just so I can build a portfolio, so I can learn more about what I want to do, what I want to not do, and go that route. And so that's helped me out quite a bit. I would say that, yeah, that's been super beneficial. But now I'm at the point where I've been working with a couple of them for a few months. I've been working, um, and I've had time to try different things and figure out, okay, well, I didn't really like this or I did like this, and iron out the pricing. And so I've got that pretty much set, and we'll see how that works. See how those different pricing structures work, and if that brings in people and just makes it easier, because I think there's a flip side to that approach that I was taking, where it was just like, yeah, name your price and I'll work with you. That doesn't seem super professional, and a lot of people want to know, how much do I pay and what do I get, and what do I get if I pay more and what do I get if I pay less. Like, people just like to do that. Most of those people are price shoppy people, but if there's value there for them, then they're gonna make that decision later on and they're gonna go with it. And so I think being able to do that, I can have more of a wide funnel, just be like, hey, I do social media for local businesses. They're like, tell me more, and I'm like, here you go, here's more. If any of this works for you, let's go. Let's get it going. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine, because I'm cool either way. And I think having that approach is going to work better for me now that I have a rough understanding of what I want to offer. I want to stay away from the restaurants. The way that I would do restaurant stuff, I guess, would be very different. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't be a high pursuit of mine. Talking to or working with people who want to be the face of their business and build more of a personal brand is exactly what I want to do. So going that's the direction that I want to go. Right. Working with restaurants, there could be a spin-off to it where it's like just a low monthly price, and I just post around the weekends. I come out, I take photos once a month on the weekends or something like that. I don't know, but working with some of these clients, I kind of have a rough understanding of what I want to do and what I don't want to do, and that's been super helpful. So a lot of people will spend way too much time in the hypothetical phase of their business before they actually start, before they get clients, before they do anything. They're like, what should I charge? Who's my customer? It's like, fuck, just figure out what you want to do and start doing it. And then you can adjust from there. I talked about it for about a month, really thought on it for about a month before I started doing it. And so now jumping in was a lot easier because I thought about it, but I did finally jump in. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like what I would have done in the past is just, I'd still be thinking about it. And I'd be like, okay, well, now I got to write my business plan, and now I got to do this, and now I got to do that, instead of just jumping in and just starting. So I'm pretty happy where I'm at with the just starting. And networking, like I talked about a few days ago, has just been super key. It's been super important to build those relationships with other local business owners and other leaders in the community. Like, there are so many good people out there doing really impressive things, and I want to be friends with them. I want to connect with them. I just want to, those are the people that I want to be around, and I think everything else will pay off later. But yeah, so anyway, those are the things that I'm working on. Pretty much pricing structure so that I can streamline the funnel for the clients. I'm trying to build out a team of editors so that I can add on more clients and still get work done without compromising all of my time. I want to make sure that the editors that are better quality than me, and then I can just delegate, because I'm an okay editor. I'm not amazing, but I'm an okay editor. And I've been spending a lot of time these last few days just talking about ideas with different people, and yeah, and just picking everyone's brain. And I've been learning a lot from that. I went to a breakfast meeting this morning with a couple guys, and just really, we sat and chit chatted, asked questions. One of them, he's not in real estate, but his business works a lot with real estate. He's like, well, maybe you should try connecting with real estate agents. Like, maybe that's a direction. I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, a lot of them are trying to be the face of their brand. And so anyway, just meeting different people, having different ideas, and coming up with different things has been super life-changing. So hopefully the goal here is that, what is it, April, that I can add 2 more clients in April at the $1,000 a month plan. That would be the goal. So 2 more, get that up there. And then if I could do that, I could quit Olive Garden. If I get 2 more $1,000 a month clients, I'll quit Olive Garden. And then I could just focus here full time, doing the social media and doing everything like that. I'm shooting events for a couple acquaintances for free, going to come out, get some content there just for them, help them. Hopefully they will promote it, and it will help me connect with other local business owners that potentially will want social media, hopefully. But if not, like, I'm practicing my skills. I'm getting better. And that's what it's all about. I know that if I put in this work and I'm happen to get paid for some of it, like, that's awesome. If I don't get paid for it, it's making me better, which is going to make my service more valuable later on. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I'm at. 2 more clients is the goal for April. We'll see if we can do it. I'm going to start putting more stuff on TikTok on the brand that I've created to help me acquire clients. Or I guess not just on TikTok, but on everything. And I've got a few different formats that I'm trying to play with, a few different things that I want to do and ways that I want to frame it. And ultimately, I have like a really big vision for growing this out. But where it's at right now, it's like, look, I'm just trying to connect local, meet these people, help them with their business, and then scalability. I figured out how it's going to be scalable. So that's exciting. The other thing that I was going to say is kind of talk about where I'm at. I still need to fix the car. I'm going to order the parts. I have them all in the cart. I just need to order the damn parts. I spent like $600 on this lens that you're looking at right now, instead of using, it's behind me, it's a cheap 16 millimeter lens. This has a little bit of depth. Nick's like, this is a good lens. It's been good. It's heavy as hell. I bought a cage for the Blackmagic, bought the lens, bought an ND filter, bought a Pro Mist filter, bought ND filters for the drone. I'm going to start trying to do a lot of like drone work. I've got some real estate people that I want to work with, and the drone's going to come in key there. So I bought ND filters for the drone. They said they got delivered today, and then they weren't there. I don't know what. Anyway, annoying. Order the radiator for the car so I can quit relying on the motorcycle, and I can show up with this new. Oh, I bought this new light here too. This thing's a tank. It's huge. It's way bigger than this other light that I was using. So you guys, probably the setup, I think, looks really good now that I've got some proper lights instead of a rinky-dink ring light. But I mean, ring lights work pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. This is a nice. I probably spent 150 on this ring light early on. This is one of the first investments that I had. But anyway, radiator for the car so it's easier for me to get to places, and then I just have the damn car. The motorcycle, I don't know what's, maybe the transmission's going out. It's like, if it's not one thing, it's another, dude. But in fourth, fifth, and sixth gear, it just gets really bogged down. I can get up to 100 in third gear. And if I'm higher RPMs, if I'm like over 10K, then it's fine. But I like to coast in fifth gear at like 80, 90. And I can't do that. It's so boggy. It's so boggy. I'd have to coast in fifth gear at like 120 for it to be at the RPMs where it's not messed up. I don't know anything about motorcycles. Like, I got it going, but fixing it from here, I'm like, is it a fuel problem? Change the fuel filter. Still not solving it. It's like, okay, maybe it's, I'm thinking it's got to be transmission related if it's only in those gears, which is annoying because that's probably expensive, but fix the radiator. So I fixed the bike when my car broke the first time, and I thought it'd be cheaper to fix the bike than the car. And it was probably more expensive. Like, I spent 400 on tires alone, and that's probably what I'll need to spend on the car. Spent probably 900 fixing the bike. Now the bike's breaking again. So now I'm going to fix the fucking car and drive the car. But I'm very fortunate. I think, like, if you guys look back to, it was around Thanksgiving, like the videos around that time, man, life was so, life was stressful, dude. It was just like, fighting with the ex all the time, living with the ex, and she's a sweetheart, but damn, we did not get along good, and we were locked in this lease, and it was just stressful, and I was working more than I wanted to, and I was trying so hard to like get rich off of the BMX YouTube, but it was just staying steady. It wasn't going up or anything. And I was spending a lot of time on that. The car broke down. I was Ubering everywhere. It was like, it was more expensive. And it was just like, that was a shitty time. And then things have gotten slowly better. And I'd say right now, like, I'm pretty happy where I'm at. I have money I could pull out to pay off another debt very soon. I have money in the bank I can use to buy the radiator and get the car parts figured out. Just bought more gear for the camera, and I'm upgrading this. I'm working with clients. Like, I'm going to get paid the next couple weeks from the other two clients. And it's just like, things are going good. Things are going a lot better. We'll see. We'll see what happens, if things keep getting better or if they get worse. But it's just like I talked about around that time. You know, life is seasons. It's all seasons, man. You've got winter, which sucks. Cold, shitty, terrible season. But you got spring when everything's nice, you know, and that's how it's been for me. November, December was a winter, and now I'm kind of in the spring and the summer. And there's going to be a winter soon. Like, I'll probably get to this point where I lose a couple clients, and I'm like, oh, cool. I was expecting this amount of money, and now I don't have that. What am I going to do? I think that's something that's going to happen that I'm stressing about. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, we just got to ride the summer. Got to enjoy where I'm at. Got to enjoy what I'm working on, and just fucking keep going. We're just going to keep going. But anyway, that's the daily check-in today. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I will do my best to check in tomorrow and the next day and the next day. But let me know what you guys think about the setup in here. What do you guys like it or not?